I'm the Vice-Chancellor of Swansea Metropolitan University, and when I come to give you my brief speech later on, you will realise that this is a very important occasion for me as well as for you. May I extend to you all a very warm welcome and say how pleased we are to see you here today in this magnificent Grand Theatre courtesy of the City and County of Swansea. We're holding 5 ceremonies over 3 days to make sure that as many people as possible can participate in our celebrations. In this afternoon's ceremonies, a total of 322 graduates plus a further 215 in absentia will be presented for qualifications of the University of Wales. At other ceremonies, a further 1,400 graduates will be presented for their qualifications. You may be interested to know that well over 5,000 people will be attending our ceremonies, and it is clear from the audience today that graduation occasions are as popular as ever. I'm aware that some of you have travelled long distances to be with us today, and not only from every part of the United Kingdom. We also have guests of students from Ireland, from Norway, from Saudi Arabia and from Germany. Wherever you come from, I want you to know that we very much appreciate your attendance here today, and I'm sure that, like us, you will enjoy this occasion and your visit to the delightful city of Swansea. May I now welcome our special guests. Over many years, we have been favoured on these occasions by the presence of the civic leaders of our local communities. This can be regarded as an indication of the high esteem in which education is held in Wales. Today, we are privileged to welcome as our principal guests the Deputy Lord Mayor and Deputy Lady Mayoress of the City and County of Swansea, Councillor June Stanton and Ms Judith Twining, and also the Mayor of Neathport Talbot County Borough Council, Councillor Martin Peters. We thank them for joining us, and I would like to say how much their presence is appreciated by the staff and students of Swansea Metropolitan University. I'm also delighted to welcome to the platform our new Honorary Fellow for today, Mr. Alexander Belashenko, but more about him later. And we have 3 of our previous Honorary Fellows, Ms. Glenys Core, Ms. Alexandra Frith, and Mr. William Wilkins. And as I said, they are all people who have received honorary fellowships in previous years, and because he wears so many hats that I find it hard to sometimes see him, we have Dr. Geoffrey Thomas, who amongst many things is the Chair of the Council of the University of Wales Trinity St David, but also an honorary fellow of this university. And finally, but by no means least, we have Ben Gray, who is today representing the University of Wales Graduate Association. In addition to the many members of academic staff on the platform, I'm pleased to welcome members of the university's governing body, who include our chairman, Dr. Gerald Lewis, Mrs. Pam Berry, Mrs. Catherine David, Mrs. Margaret Evans, who is also the Deputy Chair of the Council of the University of Wales, and the President of our Student Union, Mr. John Williams. Members of the governing body come from a cross-section of the community.